Get shot back in the back with an arrow in the distance here. Hoo-hoo.
All right. So you guys are on your way up from Void towards Faren's Rest. And along the way, a Natasha kind of runs into this elderly owl man, and it's a little sketchy. Let me just put it that way. Owl man's a little sketchy, but then again, so's Natasha. And so, for a single gold piece, you manage to, you know, get this shady owl man to help guide you along your way. Despite the fact that it's a road and there's really only one way, only two directions to go in, but, you're not the best at directions. You know, the road does fork a couple of times, and you're like, yeah, maybe he could be useful. I mean, he is an owl after all. Bird, creatures of the avian variety are known for their keen sense of direction. After all,
Might as well put him to work.
might as well put in work. And it's only a single gold piece. What could possibly go wrong here? Um, so you start making your way down the road. Um, you you follow along with a caravan for a while, mainly for the protection. Um, a pretty decently sized one that seems to be headed up to Malkovia, and so you follow along with them for quite the ways you know um, before heading off um, towards Faren's Rest. And you guys run into a few things here and there, but nothing that the you know the well defended caravan can't drive off back into the night, back into the woods. And so you come up to Farron's Rest, and to call it a village would be, you know,
Generous.
it would be generous. It's more of kind of like a collection of buildings that somehow, that are all managed to be kind of in the same clearing here. Um, and you know, the the road, the road is more of like, you know, uh, while well traveled is a glorified, dirt, dirt packed road. A glorified widened dirt path. And as you approach, various buildings line the road. Their chimneys kind of lazily dusting the sky with trails of smoke. As you come in, you see that there's kind of like off to one side there is like a squealing pig hanging from a sign labeled "The Outrageous Pig." Um, Inn and Tavern, and as well as kind of a stables, a young boy kind of seeming to be closing up for the night.
Oh, is it getting close at night too?
Yes, it is. Now I'm going to bring you guys to a new map. So, what are you all doing as you guys, come into town?
see. I, I take a look at the surrounds. Like, is there a lot of traffic on the road? Is this the only kid in sight?
Um. So, on your way up here, you pass, occasional travelers, a wagon here or there. Um, so you expect that there's people kind of coming through town, multiple times each day,
Mm-hmm.
town multiple times each day, but uh for the last hour of your travel, it has kind of dried up. Everyone, you know, that was that had gotten to Faren's Rest had likely stopped here to stay the night.
I look at the owl man. I'm like, we should probably get a room, maybe get some supplies or something. But I'm gonna go chat up this kid real fast. I see him locking up, and I'm like, hey kid, anything I should watch
Hey
out
there.
for?
Oh yes. Sorry I didn't see you there. Um, he kind of starts looking over your shoulder down the road a little bit. You, you need me to stable your mounts?
No, not yet. I look at the owl man, but you're pretty knowledgeable around here, right? You live here, correct?
Why is the owlman so invisible?
Translucent.
Yeah, no, that's just my natural stealth state.
Oh no! Oh, it's because of the.
Oh, I got
Okay,
you. I fixed it.
I was about
I
to
was
say
like,
the
why are you
road.
invisible?
It's blending in with the road. It does the same.
Yeah, there we go.
um, well, if you need some mounts, I can sell you some.
Perhaps,
I have a good mare in here.
perhaps in the morning. You'll be here in the morning, correct? Or you got a house somewhere?
Yes, miss, I do. Have you met Betha?
I have not.
You head on into the inn, and she'll cook you up some stew and some sourdough to go along with it. I could smell. I It was smelling very quite nice this afternoon as she was baking it.
Is there anything I should watch out for while I'm here? Any bandits in the night or monsters in the woods or fun rumors?
Um, Roll me a perception check.
All right. Let's see. 21.
Um, you didn't notice it immediately, it being dark and everything, but you can see that as he kind of looks, as he's kind of closing up shop and he turns, you see that there's kind of a darkening bruise on the left side of his face, kind of going down his neck some. Um, no, you just have to pay the toll before you head on out in the morning.
Oh, how much is it and where do I do that at?
Well, do you have any? Is it just you?
Looks
Hello
like it.
there. He kind of waves over to the owl man.
No, Alman rolled still a bit ago.
That was just
did you?
That was just for fun. I didn't really.
Oh, okay. I guess it's just
The owl man looks kind of like he was nodding off, but really he was paying attention, and he's just sort of like jerks back up to like he's awake, and he politely waves back over to the child.
Well, if you don't have any trade goods with you and you're just passing through, it'll be 10 gold. It went up a little bit recently. So I'm sorry, but I you can pay it in the tavern before you leave.
Well, how much was the price originally?
Um, it used to be a gold, but I don't know. I just
No, it's all good, kid. But alright, so I make the fluctuations I'm investigating, is a lower number than it should be, correct? Or they overpaying us.
a lower number than it should be.
Oh, uh, damn, the prices are raised and now they're skipping. Okay. So, how do you get that bruise on your face that when the horse is gay?
Um, yeah, I he he kind he kicked over he kicked the door and it kind of it came in and whacked me.
I- You know,
Damn ornery bastard.
oh,
Can I
nobody's
roll some
beating you up for lunch money.
Can I roll some insight on this? Is he being accosted?
Yeah, roll me some insight.
Oh Jesus, 5.
Should we both roll that, Emic, or just
Yeah.
out?
You can both roll insight.
Okay, let's see here. Holy shit. Yeah, you gotta watch out with the horse.
It's fucking horses. They get you every time.
Never trust them horses.
I could choose to succeed, but I ain't gonna waste it on a stable book.
Well, if you two want to buy some a mount, I got I got just the horse, not the not the angry one. No, no, mind you. But I in tack. I got tack too.
What kind of horse it be?
A fine one. A fine one. Look, Amac does not know much about horses. Okay.
I asked the question. I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a regular horse." I don't know.
I got some goats
Um,
and a couple mules.
all right, how much would it be for a horse and then one horse, one mule?
Um, it's going to be 20% more than the PHP.
See.
They got confiscated, so they're a little expensive because people couldn't pay their pay their taxes. So
Mhm.
I've been keeping them for Roland and I can sell them though, and then pay off what's due. But it's a little high.
Right. Who decides the prices around here? Like on the toll.
Well, our Mr. Roland does.
Oh. All right.
Is he like the mayor around here or something?
Yeah. Well, he's the mayor, but we're not much of a town, so we just call him Roland.
See, cool guy.
That's
Yeah,
Roland.
Mr. Roland's a great guy.
All right.
Is he nice to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Right, I appreciate it, kid. I'll probably see you in the morning about them.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Yeah. I I'll I get her up. I get her up, get her all brushed out, and she'll be waiting on you tomorrow morning.
then, is there a general store of some sort, or is it closed,
No, we don't really have much of a store, but
or a place to get rations, for example, and close?
Miss Miss Bethel will hook you up. She will pack you a lunch, or even pack up some of her dried jerky just for the road.
See. All right, kid. Point us to the inn. We'll go ahead on
It's
over
just on the other side of the stables here, right over there. You can't miss it. It's the big pig.
there. Is he pointing this way or this way?
He he's pointing that way
Okay.
to your left,
Yeah.
west.
All right. Yes. All right. All right. Thanks, kid.
No problem.
I'm sorry, kid. What was your name?
Merc,
Merc. Nice to meet you, Merc.
nice to meet you.
Erebus.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Erebus. You take care. Get a good night's sleep.
Oh, yeah. I opened the door.
All right. All right. So you guys head into the outrageous pig. It's kind of it's a two-story building. It's kind of subdued but cozy, kind of roadside establishment. The fireplace roars and crackles. The barkeep clinks glasses as she busses the bar. Um, and you see that she's kind of like this matronly woman that leans over the bar and kind of beckons you in. Come on in. Come on in. What can I do for you? You thirsty?
Mm, I can use it.
You look thirsty. Here, let me get you something. She pulls out a mug from underneath the bar, sets it up on the, sets two mugs up on the bar.
I'm gonna set up the table. I'm like, you got any rooms available?
I do. I got. You want two or just the one?
Um, I'll purchase one, but what are you doing, Eribus? You got enough for a room?
How much are the rooms?
You won't find anything cheaper. Between here and Void, it's 3 silver apiece. 3 silver a bed per night.
Alright. You got baths?
Well, I can draw you some water and heat it up for you, but that'd be a gold piece.
I give you a gold piece, and I say, Owl Man needs a bath. Eribus.
I roads, roads do get mucky and dusty. I appreciate the need, and you know, and my beds will appreciate it too. Well, so I'll draw something up for you here as soon as I finish getting y'all something to eat. What do you want? I got some dried jerky if you're really hard up, but I got the stew on the fireplace. I can make y'all some sandwiches too.
What kind of stew? Yeah,
Rabbit
I'll take.
stew.
Yeah, yeah, I'll take stew. And then, how's security around here? Do I got to sleep with one eye open? They do their
Nah,
job.
the room's locked. Ain't nobody been stabbed in a fortnight or two.
Hmm.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's all right. I
It
can handle.
Outrageous Pig is a safe establishment. As long as you don't cause no trouble. But y'all look the good sort.
Mhm.
I'll take a room, but I like it towards the back side of the building if you can, on the second floor. I like to sleep high up, as you see.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I she kind of looks down at her
Floor, floor plan or the
at her
ledger.
like guest ledger.
Mm.
Well, I think I can hook you up with something up there. Yep, yep. If you don't mind sharing a room, here's you know, you have the room to yourself. 2 beds. Is there any more of you coming?
Separate rooms.
Well, that'd be a bit more. I can give you a separate room for gold.
I thought 3 silver. Or is it like the luxury
It's
suite?
3 silver a bed, honey.
Oh,
Now,
fine.
if you want a room to yourself, I can hook you up. I do have a free room, but
It's the gold.
there's 4 beds to a room. You're gonna
All right,
take up all 4.
yeah, I'll give
I'll
you a
cut
gold
you a
piece.
deal. It'll only be a gold.
Here you go. I hand it over to her.
All right, takes
Which
gold.
which room? Or number?
Uh, she hands you over a key. A little brass key.
Is there any ominous things in these parts, or is it, pretty straight up?
Well, you just have to pay your tax before you leave in the morning. If you don't, we'll have the guards chase you down the road, and people try to run sometimes, and it gets a little ugly.
Bunch of dine and dashers, huh? They're trying to skimp out.
Yeah. But you guys look a good sort. I believe you guys will be just fine. Rates have gone up. If you look, I don't quite remember your faces, but rates have gone up a little bit. By a little bit I mean a lot. But
Mm.
you're it's gonna be 10 gold for 2 of you. I assume y'all are together. 5 gold for each. Otherwise,
Oh, okay. Um. All right. But who decides the tolls?
our worthless mayor.
Hmm.
Damn fool.
If he's a
Sure.
fool, why is he the mayor?
I don't decide these things.
Did they not vote him in, or is it
Vote
who
him
just
in. Where are you from, Mister
Erebus?
Eribus? No, no. The higher ups, the greater authority, our merciful benefactors, have decided to bestow upon us, Mister Roland.
See.
Don't mind me. I'm just carrying on. You know, man is he's a good man. Don't get me wrong. He's just lost his ever living mind lately. I don't know what the fuck he's thinking.
Why do you say that?
Well, he goes and ups, you know, increases the toll through the roof, and then he starts you know taking in all these uh you know all these strays left and right,
Was he?
and you know,
I
I, you know, I thought maybe the man was just trying to, you know, do better by the world, but damn,
Wait, what do you mean by strays? Like he's taking in animals or
he
mercenaries?
he straight up turned his damn house into an orphanage.
Oh,
I don't know how he deals with all the children.
how many we talking?
I I don't know by at this point, but I make a plate for 12.
So, is he a rich man?
Well, he is the mayor, ain't he?
Yeah.
But we ain't exactly rich folk around these parts. You know, we get by. People gotta use the road after all. And
Where's the
we were a
mayor's?
little we knew our business when we were setting up out here, so you know, business ain't bad, but it ain't great.
Where's Mr. Roland stay? Is he so rich you think he might have some work for us?
Yeah, he's right across the street.
Hmm.
You can
Alright.
go talk to him, see if he doesn't have some work for some you know, strong backs.
How long has
Hell,
it
here,
been?
if you take this plate over to him, I'd consider it a favor. While you at it, I'll start drawing your bath. She turns around and picks up a plate with all kind of like meats and bowls of soup. You know, well, actually like a pot of soup, and you know, slides it across the bar towards you. I was
Uh,
planning on carrying it over to him before y'all walked in.
I look at Eribus for a second, like I was gonna probably have him carry it, but then I remember the roach incident, so I pick up the screens. Alright. Well, I take a sip of the drink and then I pick up the drink. Alright. I appreciate it.
He'll still be here when y'all get back. I'll keep
Okay.
hold of it.
You're right, man.
right, stuck on the
So
door.
so you know, while Natasha's carrying that across the road, Erebus,
Mm-hmm.
a
Yes.
man speaks up from over here in the corner.
Hang on. Gotta get my. So
Or are you heading back over with Natasha?
I was gonna go with Natasha, but if someone
Okay,
try to catch my eye, I'll
that's
pay
fine.
attention.
Well, I know the owl man is coming behind me, so I stand here, but then I see him like he gets way back or something, so I'm gonna wait right here.
All right, so he, you know, so you know, you guys head on across the street. Um,
Okay.
then you make your way across the road over here. I'm just gonna drag you over.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
All right. Knock on the door for me, Aramis.
She's kind of carrying all this food.
Erebus takes his makeshift walking stick and racks on the door loudly. Crack, crack, crack.
With each kind of crack, several, you know, little bugs kind of fall out of the hem of your robe and hit the ground, scurry back under your robe. Crack, crack, crack. Coming. So as you guys head over, um, you find, you come to the outside of this 3-story brick building. It's kind of overwrought with fine details. The four corners each have decorative edges and statues of imposing angels. The windows are tall and uniform. The bricks themselves are of a deep shade of purplish, bruised purple. Um, then the more brighter and fresher looking stone of the inn. As this as this man opens up the door and kind of cracks it open just to the width of his chest and peers out, you see that his features are sunken and kind of sallow. His eyes are a little yellow, as if, with age, but he looks like a middle-aged man. He looks kind of sickly though, like he's caught something.
Hmm.
But behind him you see, the inside of the house is compact but aggressively opulent, as if someone has decided to furnish a home 3 times the size and put all of the furniture in the same room.
Man, got the expensive shit in here, huh? I don't say that out loud, but
So he kind of opens the door.
we have a delivery of food.
Hello.
You know, we got a food delivery from across the way. And then we just got here in town, and we figured we'd ask if you had any work for us. While we're here, as we delivered the food.
Mm, yes, bring it in. And he steps back and opens the door.
I find an open place on the table and set it down nicely. How's the kid
So,
look? Oh,
so you see this kind of this rose-faced kind of, young, young girl. Her kind of blouse is stained with moss and mud. But she's wearing kind of like a fine kind of gown. Um, you know, but it looks like it's been stained with moss and mud, like she's been out playing or something. Um, Roland kind of closes the door behind you as he kind of turns. Papa, what? Are you not going to invite them to eat? They brought the food over. Yes. Have a seat, please. Take. Please eat with us.
I appreciate it, but I look at the kid. Does it seem like she's? Is there intelligence in her eyeballs?
What's that?
Does she look? Man, does she look like she gave him a command to do something almost? I don't know. Does it seem like innocent? Like she for us to suggest to eat with them?
Roll me insight.
This is a 16.
A 16. So you know, she looks, she looks like a young woman, a young girl, but as she kind of, talked with Papa there, she kind of gave him a fierce look. You know, uncharacteristically so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't mind eating if you guys would be rude to decline.
Yes, it would be rude. Please sit. Have some stew with us.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of hops up on her little stool and starts kind of digging in.
Mm-hmm. You have a cute daughter. Is she yours?
Yes, yes. Papa, Papa adopted me.
Hmm.
I'm Rose.
Well, nice to meet you, Rose.
She shakes your hand.
I take it back, man. People call me Natasha. And this is, I look at.
Eribus.
There you go. So,
Have you paid your taxes yet?
oh, we just arrived not even 5 minutes ago. We'll pay him in the morning. Well, we wouldn't
Be
dare.
sure you do.
Well, seeing as you're the mayor and all, do you got any work for us around here? You know, it must be busy.
He kind of stares kind of blankly into his stew for a minute. The latrines are getting full. I could use a few, I could use a few strong backs like yours to help dig them out.
Well, how much does that pay for? You know, I'm sure some of
Well,
us.
it's quite undesirable. He kind of pauses as if considering deeply.
Yeah, like how much?
I'll cut your taxes in half.
Uh, what do you think about this, Eribus?
Well, at least save us a.
It's an excellent idea. There, it's stinky out there. Yes, yes. Couldn't have everyone getting sick.
That's how you get hepatitis.
I ate some of the food and I'm like, let's see here. Yeah, in the morning we'll probably stop by if Airbus wants to clean out the latrines for you.
Huh.
Erebus, I need you
Eribus.
to roll me a perception check with advantage.
Sure, 1 second. Perception.
No.
15. Oh, 22.
Um, you notice that Roland is kind of oblivious to the fact that as you're kind of going about, there's some critters falling out of your robes and skittering about. But what you notice is that several of them are drawn towards Rose, and they are kind of crawling up her up her dress and disappearing into its folds. And she seems to be oblivious to it.
Has she eaten anything yet?
She has,
Okay,
dug in quite vigorously.
How about him?
He hasn't eaten yet now.
He's just admiring his porridge.
Yeah. Staring into it contemplatively.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
So, I mean, the lady over at the inn told us we were delivering food for 12. Where's the rest of y'all?
Rose stops eating for a second. They were bad. They were naughty. Yes, yes. Got into trouble. Stayed out past curfew.
Mm.
To bed with no supper.
Well, they should have known better.
I told them not to go. And does anyone listen to me? Nope. 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 Nope.
Mm. You gotta have a firm hand. You know. I look at Rose like, at least you got one good child.
He kind of. Yes. Yes. Rose. Rosie's a good child. Yes. Like kind of very awkwardly.
Mm-hmm.
Was Rosie here the first one you adopted?
Hmm. No. No.
Oh, who was the first one you were graciously, bestowing upon, a roof over their head too?
Hmm. Hmm. Klaus. Yeah, Klaus. Wasn't he the first?
Mm.
Yes, yes. Well, did you want the work in the morn? He kind of picks up his spoon, stirs his porridge.
I look at Erebus. Did you?
Are you going to help Natasha?
Oh, I have the money for the toll.
Oh, okay.
Do you
How many
have the money for the toll?
how many latrines are we talking here?
Just the one.
Oh,
Though I'll cut the rest of your taxes if you do the second
where
across town.
are they both out? Where are they located at exactly? One across town.
Just out back. And the others back behind the merchant's house. Now, who was that again? Hmm. Isn't that Mr. Mora? Yes, yes, Mr. Mora's shop.
Oh, what does he sell?
Well, he's he's he has all those stacks of fabric in his house. Yes, the textiles trading through on the way to the capital.
Oh, well, sure. You know what? I'll do the job. Where can I don't have a shovel. Where can I find one?
I go get it for you. She hops down and runs out the room.
Mm.
You hear her kind of rustling in the back room. And she kind of comes back dragging a shovel. Here you go, mister.
Oh, well, thank you there, Rosie. All right.
It's Rose.
Oh, sorry, Rose.
No problem.
He takes it and ties it to his pack. So,
Well, yes.
well, so Rose, how long have you been here with Mr. Roland?
I don't know. A while. Well, it's about bedtime for the both of us.
No, thank you for your time. We wouldn't want to impose on you and your daughter for too much longer. It's already bedtime.
Once we have to, Papa. We don't get to talk to, new folk that much. Now, you know you need your sleep. Okay, Papa.
I stand up from the table. I go to. I offer to shake Rose's hand. I'm like, well, it's nice to meet you, Rose. I see you in the morning.
Nice to meet you too.
Her can't.
Bye.
Her hands are ice cold, right, Amy?
Um, roll perception check.
It's a 19.
Um, uh, so you know, so you go to shake hands and you're and so you kind of shake hands and her hands are nice and warm. Not the chill of death or anything. She
Alright.
gives you a nice firm handshake. Nice to meet you, miss.
You as well.
And when you finish shaking hands and you turn to leave, you notice that your hands are rusty.
Oh,
Like there's a bit of rust on your hands.
that's interesting. Okay, I go to. Well, when I went to grab her hand, did it look like her hand was dirty already?
Um, when you notice it, you kind of look back as she goes to kind of grab the door handle that's up above her head, and you see that her hands are kind of dirty, rusty, like like they're covered in like she's been handling something rusty.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright, well, I'll see you in the morning, Roland. Hmm.
In the morning, he He walks you to the door and closes the door behind you.
Mm-hmm. I wipe off my hand on this structure.
Is that a fountain? What is that?
Yeah, fountain.
So, so there's this like you come up like there's this like this covered gazebo that houses like this disproportionately muscular, stone statue of a man. The base of the statue uh, has been inscribed with Faren conquering Wart, and then like it looks like it once read warrior, but it has since been vandalized and defaced. The face of the statue has similarly now been broken away, as if like attacked with a chisel or something.
Check my head, a bunch of vandals around here. Alright, Eribus. Do you want to actually clean the latrines, or do you want me to give you a favor and pay for your taxes?
I don't plan on actually doing the latrines, but it's a good excuse to walk around town since I'm hired by the mayor.
What you looking for around town?
Didn't you feel that whole conversation was a little odd?
Let's talk and walk, but
Mhm.
yeah, that seem like nice people.
Oh yeah, they're nice people.
Hmm.
Besides, I'm gonna check out the merchant's
Hmm.
house while we're here.
But,
Latrine's nearby, so.
mhm. Yeah, maybe they're still open. Man. You do need some new clothes.
Are you insulting an old man's attire?
No, it's a little worn out. I'll cover the cost. You gotta look nice if you're with me. No offense.
Oh, no offense taken.
Mm. Yeah, maybe you can buy the clothes first, maybe, and then you can take your bath and then change it to the new ones. Um, which house has the merchant sign on it? Anyway?
What's that?
Which one has?
Realize it's like 9 o'clock at night at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're those assholes that show up at the very edge of the closing time.
We probably hit
Okay.
curfew. He did say something about curfew.
Well, that's for the children.
Is it for only children? We'll find out, I guess.
Mm.
So so you see these two buildings over here look kind of like look like kind of homes slash shops.
Mhm.
This one more so than the other. This one kind of looks more like a shop. This one looks more like an inn, but
Mm-hmm.
um, but this one does say um, uh, Big Ring Buildings Incorporated,
Uh-huh.
and this one over here um, is like you know is uh, let me figure out a name here. It doesn't. It's not called anything. Um, we're gonna call it the thread and thistle.
That sounds like Mr. Moreau's shop.
Seems like it would be. Alright.
Mhm.
Thread and thistle.
Get a little closer. You're supposed to be a latrine around here somewhere.
Hmm. Alright, while you look for the latrine, I knock on the door.
So you knock on the door.
Mhm.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You knock on the door again, and Mr. Owlman, you kind of peeking through the shutters, right?
Baby.
You see a man in like a bathrobe and a nightcap on his head, shuffling across the room. Who's there?
Sorry for.
A groggy kind of, you see kind of like a tall, thin man in this kind of come over. What's the matter? Banging on people's doors in the middle of the night. What do you want?
Oh, I need an emergency set of commoner's clothes. I'll pay you an extra gold coin for your trouble. I know taxes are kind of rough around here.
It's the middle of the night.
That's why I said it was an emergency.
Come back in the morning. Go the fuck away.
These shutters open over here.
So you the shutters are closed, but you can kind of jimmy them.
Well, he's being occupied at the moment, so I would like to jimmy the shutters.
All right, roll me a lock picking check.
All right.
Oh, well,
Use tools. There we go.
Mr. Roland recommended you to
jimmy
us.
the shutters, flip the catch over, and you can kind of open them and look in. You see a bed that has been thrown askew, a young lady still sleeping in it.
Mhm.
A small fire kind of burning in the fireplace off to the side. What are you doing?
I'll be honest. I was kind of hoping he'd be here by himself.
So, I mean, you just sleep. You're good. Mr. Roland told us you, told me you sell clothes here. Or textiles.
Yes, I do, but I do it during daylight hours. Now you go away. We're trying to sleep.
I mean, you just hand the clothes through the door. I'll be quicker. I'll leave.
Be gone with you. Go away.
You know,
Honey, leave the fool. Just come back to bed.
yeah, I guess you don't like money, huh?
Footsteps disappear.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, I'll give you 1 gold piece.
And so how much a common clothes even cost? Like 2 silver.
It doesn't matter. The inconvenience is more than a gold piece.
I'll close the shutters, and so I'm not detected by the time he gets back. I think I found my outhouse, though.
I click my tongue. I'm like, I contemplate bashing him over the head with a warhammer for wasting my time.
I think you were wasting his time. I think that's the other way around.
Well, I look around. I don't see Erebus anywhere.
Well, you did notice Erebus just like as you were knocking on the door, sort of
Slink
like
off into the alleyway.
into the alleyway. Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll go through here. Oh, oh, oh. You find the. Oh,
Yeah, I found the latrine.
yeah. You know, if you shovel it, you can probably accidentally hit his door with it. You know, depending on how you shovel. You know, if it's hang apply.
Throws it through the window.
Yeah, I try to get you some clothes, but you know, he's like, do it in the morning. It'll take him 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the latrine real quick. How ripe is it?
It's ripe. You look down through the stinking hole, and it's probably 2/3 full.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, that's a lot of shit. And you look at the little trowel that you have. It's like,
That's fucked up. I didn't really look at the pictures. You mentioned it. Little mini.
Erebus is gonna sharpen this trowel to use as a weapon later.
you can sharpen it and use it as a dagger.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna go back into there. Is there anything
Oh.
like? Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
You sharpen it and then you stab it into the shit.
Yes, I was gonna say. Is there like burlap or what would equate to like toilet paper in here?
No.
No. Oh, that's so bad.
This is a bring your own teepee kind of situation. There is a window on the side and a tree that has branches that have kind of been picked clean within easy reach. The tree branch is kind of like lonesomely, deadly hanging there.
That's terrible. All right, back to the awesome swine or pig or whatever the hell it was called.
All right.
Outrageous pig.
Outrageous pig.
Yeah. Maybe she's got an actual show over there if you actually feel like slave labor. That's fine.
They are terrible at this. All right, so you guys head back to the outrageous pig. As you're coming back, Erebus, Betha walks around the corner over here carrying a big pail of water. Here you go, mister.
Thanks.
You can take it out back or wash up in the storeroom if you want.
I thought this was a bath. Where's the actual bathtub?
You're looking at it.
Okay. Where's the storeroom at?
This is like a big, wash tub. Like,
oh Jesus.
3 feet across.
Oh, well, I thought you were carrying like just a large pail or something.
No, not a little pail, a big wash tub of water.
Ah, okay, I gotcha. Where's the storeroom at?
Just underneath the stairs. You can pull a curtain back across the back end. Some people like their privacy. Others like to, wash out under the stars in the cool breeze. But, to each their own.
The guards aren't gonna come across him, butt naked and tackle him to the ground.
Well, they'd probably wait for him to get his drawers back on first.
Well, that's pretty polite of them.
I need to take Harvey out.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, what are you guys doing?
Well, Birdman's gonna go take his bath, and then I'm gonna go check out my room and contemplate my findings so far.
All right. So, Betha gives you the tub and brings you back here, and there's a little curtain that crosses the gap back here, so you have some privacy and a little stool, and you can have
A
your
much needed
bath.
shower.
The Birdman cleans himself.
Do you really?
This is the first time he's had the money for an actual bath in so long.
I'm just saying, Cass, stuff might happen if I do this. So the Birdman, in fact, cleans himself.
Natasha don't know. Natasha went to her room.
I don't. We're gonna see what happens.
Okay.
The entire inn gets roach infested.
Harvey. No. Get out of there. Get out of there. He's acting up because
He's bored and wants attention, yeah.
yes, he wants it. He's acting.
Release him.
Release him. All right. Harvey, come on. Be free, my child. Okay. So Eribus, you
Yes.
come over and you reach down into the pail of water that she has warmed next to the fire. As you do, a sheen of kind of oil spreads out as you reach in and grab a washcloth. Bugs skittering out into the water, grabbing the side of the pail before climbing up and onto the floor. And you kind of step up into the bath, and you begin to bird bath yourself and clean yourself. And rats and vermin and insects of all kinds begin fleeing from you out into the floor and across the floor here, and you hear people beginning to scream in the other room. What are you doing? Natasha, you're up in your room, right?
Mm-hmm. I took the
I'm going to set you outside because you're upstairs.
Yeah.
As of riled the nest, Erebus will quickly don his attire again and hop out the window.
All right.
Alright, like how was the guard presence when we entered town? We about to find out.
It'll be fine. Who the hell is that?
Former rats.
Oh, we got some rats going on. Okay.
All right. So you climb. So you hear the screaming in the other room, and you're like, well, time to beat feet. So you climb out the window. You climb out the window, no problem. You hop outside. You hear through the open window that you have just climbed through, the curtain's still closed. You hear screaming, people like furniture crashing, a bottle crashing.
I fly up to Natasha's room.
So you fly up. You're like, tap tap tap, tap tap tap.
You got the correct room. You know which one?
I looked at your key when she handed it to you, man. I know which room you're at.
Alright. I go to the window. I don't open it. Well, okay. I move the curtain a little bit, and then let's see.
Who do you?
I guess I open the window for you. You know, kind of.
This this cleaner Owlman that seems to be dripping like grease off of himself lands on the on the on the windowsill, like bits, like the water that's kind of coming off of him looks like the grease that collects in your pan at like
Oh,
underneath a turkey after cooking in the
I
oven.
I go to one of the beds and I just grab the blanket cover off of it, and I go to hand it to him.
You hear screams and crashes and bangs coming from downstairs.
Um, did you see what's going on downstairs? Is that our problem, or is it not our problem?
It's an opportunity.
Kind of opportunity.
Well, when there's chaos brewing, people are distracted.
Well, opportunities, you should always capitalize on those.
Uh-huh. Oh no, I see X's.
Wait,
No, I forgot you guys could see into the room.
Sorry, man, didn't mean to ruin it, but I saw X's.
I mean, yeah, your summons are kind of OP. Well, they are OP, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Session point 5, we already got blood on some of our hands.
So, Erebus will, I guess, use. What did you hand me? Bed sheets?
Yeah, the blanket cover from
The
one
blanket
of the
cover?
beds. The one I'm not gonna use. I don't care about. I think you can run it.
Roll a perception check,
Sure.
Natasha.
Oh, Natasha.
It's a 17.
You smell smoke.
Do you smell that? Like, is there a fire? Or is she cooking
Erebus
something?
wipes off his beak and sniffs the air. I was like, "Huh? Is that a grease fire smoke? Is this like house on fire type smoke, or is this pleasantly, something's cooking smell type of smoke?
It smells like burning wood, like maybe like someone's like someone's cook fire, something like that,
Mm.
or
Erebus
campfire.
will toss the blanket out in front of him as he walks across the room, covering maybe a little bit of the grease trail, and creaks the door open to peek his head out.
You peek out, you open the door, and there's some smoke wafting in through the top of the windows, the top of the doorway.
Natasha,
Yeah.
I think the inn might be on fire.
That's no bueno. So we should head over there and put out the fire, maybe. Since we gotta stay here for the night.
We have to stay here for the night?
I mean, do you know of another inn?
I mean, we could. No, maybe not. All right. Well, you
All right,
go
well,
first.
all right. Well, I'll go head down there. How bad's the damage, Amy? Oops. To the window. Oh, yeah. It would be nice if I actually had crate water prepared, but I know there's a shower downstairs.
So you kind of come walking down the steps, and you see that there's a fire, and suddenly, like the whole you know like so you walk down the hallway. Smoke's kind of getting kind of thick, and you see that the back wall of the stairs is kind of lit up, and and you know lights dancing across it. You can hear crashing coming from downstairs. um and you start walking down the stairs, and you get like halfway down the stairs, and you see the fire is raging, where it looks like someone threw a bottle, and it lit on fire from the fireplace, and it has consumed the far wall where the doorway is at, and it's just in flames, roaring. You can see that there's several dead rats all laying around in the floor. Some of them burned to death, some of them squished, guts out. And you see that they're kind of like a swarm of insects scurries up the stairs, as if escaping the fire. And when they run into you, the rats, they kind of take to the air as they kind of fly past you. And in the process, you're like, get the fuck away. And then that distracts you for a second before you realize that there is a group of rats hopping up the stairs towards you
Oh no!
manically.
Oh, I proceed to go. I turn around. I go run back to my room, and I'm gonna go climb down out the window.
All right, I need you to roll for initiative.
We're fighting my rats.
And this is this level 3 ability. It's gonna kill. I get crit. I just die right here. I just throw my rats eating.
Just run, man. Don't stop. Just dive out the window.
The rats come running up the stairways to get you. As you try to like turn and run, your feet step on roaches underneath you, and they squish, making like a paste, and your foot just whoop, and you fall. Slam your ribs onto the stairs. You're like, fuck. And then the rats start to swarm over you, and you're like, get them off. Right. As they attack you.
Okay.
That misses.
All right. Well,
all right.
The Owlman's the only one's next to me. All
right. Eribus, you're still in the room. What are you doing?
Do I see Natasha?
Oh yeah.
You're in the room. You're
yeah,
down the hallway.
Well, yeah, I'm in the room, but I was peeking out the door. And I see
so
Natasha.
You lean out the doorway. It's a little difficult to see her because the upstairs is starting to fill with smoke at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You can see her. She's like the top, like the doorway, makes a corner, right? And then her body, half of her body is sticking out from around the corner, and you see rats swarming over her.
Eribus thinks in his head, not again. Hey, Chaos, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Roll D20 for me.
15.
I really If you rolled a 12 or lower, I was gonna slam the door shut and fly out the window.
Nice.
Oh, fucking hell. He's got that nice plump purse. I could just wait for the rats to kill him and then maybe get the purse later. Right?
True. True.
Damn, but I'm like the first friend you've ever had in 80 years.
You're wearing heavy armor, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm wearing chainmail.
Oh, you heavy bastard. Alright.
All right, so what are you doing?
I walk out into the hall. Did the rats take notice of me, or are they coming towards me?
No, they seem to be
Mauling the
chewing
shit out
on
of yeah.
mauling
Okay.
the shit out of Natasha.
Goddamn chaos.
Yeah, this is where AMAC put me.
Uh-huh. I know. It's a situation.
Alright. Oh yeah, well I guess it is my fault. I bought you a bath. I was being a nice companion. Like I should have just ignored the vagabond.
Let's see. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. God, what was in the Dungeoneers pack? Give me 1 second.
We don't even have summons yet.
I know.
Turns! These turns!
I pull. Yeah, I grab as an action. I grab a torch out of my pack and I run down the hallway towards.
You have an unlit torch.
I have
You're
an
running
unlit
down the
torch.
hallway towards Natasha. You get to Natasha. You're at the top of the stairs. Natasha's at your feet. Rats are swarming all over her.
For the sake of cinematic. I start swishing the rats off of her, and I say, "Light the damn torch!" All right, action, movement. Do I have a bonus action? No, I don't have a bonus action. All right, I'm good. I'm trying to
All right. So you swish the thing back, and you hit a couple of rats. They off of Natasha, and they kind of scurry down the stairs away from you a little ways.
Mm-hmm.
Natasha is no longer covered by rats. Natasha, what are you doing?
Alright. How big is this fire? Do I think if I was to grab the bath that she had, like a big container
It's
she had?
underneath you.
Alright.
You're at the top of the stairs. It's at the bottom of the stairs, like
And a
in an alcove.
Yeah.
Alright. So would it be a dash get down there, or would 30 feet get me there?
You could jump off the why is this
railing?
not working? I don't know why this isn't working. Hang on. Why? I can't draw anything. Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see the
So that's the closed curtain.
Okay.
You saw that's where he went. You could jump off the stairs down 10 feet to the stone floor down below, and then push the curtain aside where the bucket of water is.
Do I take fall damage in doing that?
Yeah.
I think I guess.
You can roll me an acrobatics check.
No, I ain't good at that. But I'm pretty sure I can just. Well, okay. I think I'm gonna run the normal way, but I'm gonna run through the rats. But I have a thing, like the Owlman's the only person that I see. Like the other people are dead. There's no like witnesses.
None that you see.
All right. Oh. You know, this Owlman don't know nobody. You can't really snitch on him. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna use my AOE cantrip Amic, and this is a swarm. Okay, so
Okay.
I say a word like I'm gonna open up a path for me. I'm gonna scorch these rats. I'm gonna run past them. I do. I roll a con save, and if I fail, I take 1 radiant AOE damage. All right, I take 1 AOE radiant damage, and I move through the gap, down the
A
stairs.
That's
singular
not
point of
AoE. Each creature that you see, it's one target. You're saying that creature, and that creature.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of it as a like
Now,
0.5
an
radius.
area effect, like something that
Yeah,
has a radius
yeah,
or a
yeah,
cone or something like that does double damage
yeah. You're right.
to
It'd be
thing
each
because you're
target.
damaging the terrain and
It's like
they're part of the terrain.
it's like it could be considered AOE target, but it's still targeting. It's not like you
Yeah,
know. Yeah, I got
it's a multi-target spell, kind of like raise, scorching ray or something.
you.
They fail, and so they take 1 radiant damage.
There we go. Thank our resistance to that shit. I run down there 30 feet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you run through the swarm. That provokes them. They're gonna bite you.
Oh,
You don't want to get bit by them.
all right. I
It
missed.
misses. Man, shitty to hit. All right, so that was 5, 10, 15. Where are you going?
Um, down further to the. Oh, okay. Guess it'd be another 15 to get to the curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go the rest of the way to the curtain. I can't exactly burn down the
So
town.
you pull the curtain back, and there's this rancid, fetid bucket of, awful. And I need you to make a con save. Just like inhaling the vapors is just. Ugh.
So I
You're
die.
fine. You're fine.
There's the owl man. To the rats see the owl man like home. Here's home. They go run back at him.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
That was movement in action. Mhm.
Okay. Head turn. You hear the crack, the shattering glass as something, shatters glass. Ah, fuck! Ah, ah. You hear someone yell, and then, um, all right. Whoop. All right. It's the rat's turn. The rats are going to split in half. Half of the rats um, are going to follow you. So that's going to be um, that'll be 6. Let's see. This will be 5. Um, this set of rats is going to attack Erebus. They'll hit
Oh, that'll hit.
R.I.P. Oh,
for 1 damage.
okay.
Ow!
This
Nibbled me.
group of rats is going to attack you.
Miss.
Does 15 hit your AC?
Uh-uh.
Okay. And then it's Erebus' turn. Erebus, what are you doing?
Well, Natasha ran downstairs. Good luck, Natasha.
Mhm.
Am I near a window?
There is a window back up the hallway a little bit.
All right. How far?
10 feet.
10 feet. All right. I take the disengage action and I fly out the window.
Okay. The window's closed.
I'll throw the torch through the window as I go through it.
All right, roll me acrobatics. Get through the window without getting cut up.
All right, 1 second.
DC 10.
Yep, 1 second.
All right,
Whale.
you get through the window. You're flying out here. You see this guy running. Ah! And you
Is
see
it-
behind him, there's rats chasing him.
Oh no! Have I seen this guy before?
He was in the building earlier, drinking when you guys first came in.
Okay. What's he attired in? What's he dressed like?
He's rich.
He's wearing, nice looking clothes.
Okay.
Arrow in the back.
I thought about it. I'll be honest, I thought about
Oh
it.
Oh God.
When you teamed me and Chaos together, you should have known what you were getting into here.
Hey, things were going all right until we tried to have you have a bath.
Hey,
I-
you were willing to pay for a bath. I wasn't going to turn you down, and I gave you a warning ahead of time that this was going to turn into something.
Sorry.
Um,
Nobody could have foreseen.
I'm out the window. I'm assuming I'm like 10 feet above him. Off the ground, height wise.
You're 15 feet up above him.
Okay. Can I land on the roof of this house?
Yeah,
All right.
you're on the roof of the house.
I'm not gonna shoot anybody this round, but I am taking out my bow and arrow and readying myself.
Okay. All right, Natasha, what are you doing?
Here. Is this other one like he's on the stairs too? Is he in range of 5 feet?
This one up here you won't provoke from that one.
Okay.
It's on the stairs, 10 feet above you.
All right.
7
Well,
feet above you.
I'm gonna hold my breath. Well, before I hold my breath, I do the word of rain. It's like I'm gonna burn up these rats in front of me.
Okay, both of them.
Oh, just the one that. Well, if it's within 5 feet, if I could hit both, then I'll hit both.
Let me read up word of radiance. 5e word.
Oh, it's only a 5 foot range.
You utter a divine word burning range 5 foot.
Mhm.
Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so you just like hurt everything around you that is an enemy.
That's why I was
Yeah.
thinking like AOE, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
good catch.
they'll both roll a con save. Stairs. You. They both fail.
4 radiant.
-4.
All right, I'm gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna pick up
-4.
the bath water. I'm gonna start going up there.
Where are you going with it?
I'm gonna take it to the fire, which should be.
So you're underneath. So you just walk this way
Mm-hmm.
over here to the fire.
I'm just gonna dump it on there.
All right. So this is a really greasy, nasty, oily water.
Okay, I
throwing
can tell
grease
this is a
on a
grease
fire?
fire. No. I was thinking this is alcohol. That a spilled bottle of
No,
alcohol.
no. The fire is alcohol, but you're carrying a bucket of
Of
like
grease.
greasy, oily water that has come
No.
off of Eribus, and you go,
Anyway, can I what's the check down? Realize,
I mean, no, like you made this mistake.
yeah,
Like
but I got
we can't go like you logically like water. Yeah. And you
okay.
throw this grease onto the fire. Cuckoo
But,
as the fire.
wait, as I go to do, can I see the water in front of me? Like, I shouldn't do this.
No,
before I-
because you don't want to look at it. It's nasty, like it's stinky. You're like holding it. You're like,
Alright.
you're doing the hurry up run.
Yeah, there we go. It's
Right.
fine.
All right. First, this
Sorry.
this thing needs to bite you.
Ooh.
18's gonna hit your AC.
Two.
For 3 points of piercing damage. And then you're gonna throw the fire, the water onto the fire.
Yeah.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I ain't good at those. This is I critted.
Hey, good
Okay.
job.
All right. So you throw this rancid, nasty water into the fire. It explodes into a fireball that engulfs you immediately.
Wait, when did it like spread along the floor? When,
All right. So give me just a second so I can double the size of this fire.
yeah, there we go. What? Wait, so wouldn't like physics push it towards the door instead of on me?
You're
It's like a roll.
like you run up to the edge of the fire. You are the epicenter of this oil that you're throwing out in front of you.
Wouldn't it be like directional though? Can we get, like, a
Nah. Haven't you ever seen someone when they pour water onto oil fire, it just explodes in their face?
I guess you're right.
Yeah. So you make the deck save. So you're engulfed in all this fire. You're gonna take 3 points of fire damage, and you are now on fire.
All right, I'm gonna go. Well, I guess I used all my movement right here, but on my turn, I'm gonna do this thing called stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah. Maybe make sure you get out of the oil fire before you stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
Don't roll through the rot or it just makes it worse.
I do a bonus action healing word on myself.
Ardell takes off running. Help! Help! There's creatures in the tavern. It's on fire! Someone help! All right, the rat swarm is utterly is chasing after this man. All right.
Erebus just watches them go by.
These rats are going upstairs and are going to disappear into the building, ultimately to never be seen again because they're not going down into the fire. These rats are jumping out the window. Erebus did, and they're going to run 30 feet this way.
See you later, buddies.
Erebus, what are you doing?
I was kind of hoping the noble guy had got damaged significantly. I could just easily one-shot him, but
You guys are we're just murdering the town now.
this is how you accidentally quotation marks burn down a town.
Oh my god.
The chain of events that led up to this moment.
I mean,
Chaos
the
theory,
road. We're technically doing a good thing because this road will be open from tolls for a while. No one will have to pay tolls anymore if we just.
That wasn't the point of the mission.
The taxes gotta flow.
All right, Erebus, what are you doing?
Well, I'm currently perched on the roof. Do I? I'm just gonna hope, Natasha, made right choices.
I mean, she made logical choices, but she didn't realize you turned the water into a
A
cooking
Molotov.
oil.
I'm like Jesus, but the other way. I turn water into high grade explosives. Erebus is gonna fly over to the other side of the building to see what the current situation of the town is, as far as like the who's gathering to put out the fire and who is. Maybe I don't want to be on that side of the building. What's my movement speed? Yeah, I'm gonna be on this building. Hang on, let me move myself. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
we burned down the entire total setup. There's like 10 buildings here.
I'm gonna perch on this building
Mhm.
to see how the guards, what the guard situation is, and who's coming to help put out this fire. And I'm trying to be low key as possible, so I'm like scrunched down, and I'm,
You're hidden.
All right.
yeah,
So roll me a stealth check.
sure.
Oh man, good at those.
I am pretty good at those, as I say, and I roll 18. Okay, all right, probably.
So you're hiding on top of the building, and you can see the noble running towards the front door of his house, out in front of his building, yelling, "Help! Help!" Right?
Mhm.
The rest of the town has not really woken up yet.
Natasha, how are you doing down there?
I'm living.
You living?
I healed
Alright.
myself, so
Alright, that was my action. Yeah, I moved and I'm using my action to hide at the moment, so I'm probably
Okay.
gonna
All right,
do things next turn.
Natasha, what are you doing?
all right. Well, I guess my two options are I either run out the front door or I jump through this window. I think I'm gonna jump through this window and so I don't want to be
Okay.
out,
All right, so you go running through the fire. Ah! You're on fire. You just careen through the window, like face first, like you
Well,
out
I
the
braced
window,
myself.
and you fall through the window into a swarm of rats. So the rats.
Oh my
Ah!
god.
I shoulder checked the window and whoop, I crushed them underneath me.
All right,
I killed them.
you're going to take
They're piercing.
You're gonna take 3 points of fire damage, and roll me a d4 for like being a flaming person falling onto a swarm of rats. You kill the swarm of rats.
Hey, your first kill.
I roll around until I'm not on fire no more.
All right, you're like you're rolling back and forth across the rats. All right, and you are no longer on fire.
All right. I stand back
All right.
up.
All right. Ardell is going to run into the building. Rats, guards, quick, hurry! The tavern's on fire! There's swarms of rats just came out of nowhere, started killing people.
Eribus, let's go clean the latrine behind the merchant store.
All right. Rats are going to run over here. Rats going to run over here. Rats going to run over here. And then it will be Erebus's turn. Erebus, what are you doing?
Do I notice a Natasha?
Oh, I don't actually see you, do I? You're hidden.
No.
Yeah, you see Natasha down below you, crispy, still flopping around on the ground like a dead fish.
Erebus
What?
leans
I'll stand
down,
back up.
like puts a a cupped wing over his beak to sort of speak to. Hey, you okay down there?
I look up.
Hey, you okay?
I pat my shoulders. Get the dirt off me. Well, I stood back up, and I had enough
Now
feet
you've
movement.
rolled around on the ground. You stop, drop, and roll. That means you're on the ground.
Oh, fine. I guess yeah, that's 15 extra movement to roll. I look up at Erebus. I'm like, let's go to the latrine behind the merchant shop.
Let's go to the latrine. Are you being quiet, or are you yelling
Yeah.
this back up to him?
I'm doing quietly, of course. No.
All right, roll me
I-
stealth.
Um,
You need to roll better than that, man.
it's fine. Well, I ain't yelling it. That guy's shouting real loud, so it's fine.
So would you roll for stealth?
Like a 2.
2.
It wasn't a 1, at least.
Yeah, it ain't
You're
critical.
like,
I ain't yell at.
let's go to the latrine. Oh, oh, it's back behind the house.
Erebus will dash and just take off immediately to land. I can't move myself manually over there. Hang on 1 second.
Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm trying to count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I can get to the other side of the building here. I'm perched on the corner of the building over here.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Natasha to show up.
No.
All right, Natasha, what are you doing?
I stand up, I brush myself off, and then, I probably do. I hear the footbeats of people running towards the place. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
make it out.
you hear people shouting and running towards you.
All right, so it's gonna look bad if I'm just running away from the scene of a crime, which I didn't even cause for real. There's a bunch of monsters.
I mean, you're a
So,
victim just as much as anybody else.
yeah. All right,
It's true. It is true.
I got scratches on my face and shit. I'm gonna walk to the edge of the alleyway. There's a swarm of rats and a grease fire, I guess. I don't know. I came down the stairs and there was fire everywhere.
All right, roll me persuasion.
All right. Let's see. That's a 9.
Is anything else
Wow.
you're doing?
No, I was stood up movement. Well, I guess I can do a dash. I guess I dash out further. I'm gonna try to help them, whatever they're trying to do. I'm in chainmail. I got cuts all over my face and rodent bites.
All right. What's going on? What caused this?
We heard screams from down below, and then as I went to investigate the scene, there was a swarm of rats, and then something spilled out into the fireplace. So I guess fire spread.
Are there any others? Anyone still trapped inside?
I saw 2 bodies. I think one guy escaped. Better go.
The other one tries to run inside but gets pushed back by the fire. I'm going around back. I'll see if I can't find anyone. And he runs off down this way.
Is there anything you need help with? Anything?
You just stay here. You just stay here, lady. I got this under control.
Alright.
He pulls out a cudgel and starts looking around into the darkness as if to try to protect you.
Hey, you got a bodyguard.
I appreciate it, good sir. And, I pat him on the shoulder.
All right. Swarm of rats. Starts attacking the guard.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait.
Oh
He
no!
crits for 7 damage. Ah!
Look, we
Ah! Get him off! Get him off!
Hey, Amek, did you expect it to go this way?
No, I did. I kind of expected there to be chaos, but not to this level of chaos.
like, I mean, it's just in our blood. I mean, we couldn't do this better if we tried to.
All right, Erebus.
Well, Natasha said meet up at the latrine.
Mhm.
I'm perched here. Natasha's not shown up yet.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm gonna fly down to the window here, which is still unlocked. It was just shut. I'm gonna open the shutters.
You're gonna rob people?
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, so you come over here to the shutters and you look in. What? More? What's going on out there? I don't know, honey. You just stay here. Take this knife. If anyone comes in, you stick them, okay? I don't want to attack anybody. We don't know what's going on out there. You just keep it close. I'm gonna go see if Roland knows what's going on. All right.
Fair enough. I'm gonna. Well, I flew down here as a movement. I'm gonna use the hide action.
Roll stealth.
All right. $22.
Natasha, what are you doing?
I look at the guard. Do we have anything nearby that would help contain the fire? We don't want it to spread.
The card that's being mauled by rats.
Yes, we should get some water out of the well.
Oh. Well, I think it was a grease fire. Think it would spread further? Oh, yeah, I guess we can still wet like the edges. So,
Well, we
then-
can at least keep it from catching the other buildings.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna follow them to the well, wet the other buildings,
Alright.
so it won't spread. It'd be hard to.
Is that fire getting bigger by every round?
It is. I guess
What's
it's
a
time-
little fire? It is an enormous fire now.
Where's the well at, I make?
Where's the what?
The well. Which way do you want me to run to?
You can follow him once he takes his turn.
Okay, I ready an action to follow.
All right. He takes off running this way. This other guy over here is gonna fight the rats that are fucking killing him. He will probably win. He does not win. Ah, the rats! Get him off me! Get him off me! The other guy swings his mace trying to kill the rats.
Hey, hit the rats.
He hits the rats. He does 6 bludgeoning damage to his friend there, and 6 bludgeoning damage to the rats, killing the rats.
There you go.
How's the friend doing?
Ah,
now?
god damn it! All right, and then the rats are going to crawl out of a hole in the wall over here and come attack you.
Man. They got enough movement where they come from.
They just got done killing Merc.
No!
Oh no, not Merc!
14 will miss.
They kill the horses too? Or just Merc?
Yeah, the horses were stamping, and that's why they ran out of the building.
Okay. This shit's funny.
All right, Eribus.
We didn't even plan to
Oh
kill
my
anybody.
fucking god! Like Jesus Christ!
So I'm hidden, right?
Yeah, you're hidden, all right.
And she's sitting in bed with just like a knife close to her chest, right?
A kitchen knife.
Yeah.
You shoot an arrow through the window.
She doesn't know I'm here.
No.
Can I launch an arrow through the window?
Do you really?
Yeah. Sure. Roll me attack with
Man.
roll me attack -2 because you're shooting through a window.
Okay. Do I have advantage on it though? She is
Right.
unaware of my
Yes.
presence.
Yes.
Okay.
You have advantage because she's unaware of your presence.
13. Well,
13.
You got
hit
no
her?
armor. Yeah, there
Roll
you go.
damage.
8 points.
Hey!
You kill her. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, all right, I guess all the
Alright.
guards in town are busy right now, so I guess
Are busy right now.
All right, you kill the lady.
there's an arrow in it.
You kill the merchant's wife.
Yep. Hang on a second.
All right, I think we're about to get rich though. Is the store, but all right. Anyway, I guess I hear that we just kill everybody in this entire town. he found the cause is gone. You gotta send an email over here.
Oh my god!
Eribus like pulls the window open. Like he reaches through the broken part of the window, like he shot through, to unlatch the actual inner part of the locking mechanism.
You push the door, the window open. You climb in. Yeah. What'd you
Scampers
get to?
over, pulls the arrow out of the lady, puts it back in his quiver,
Uh-huh.
and you know, there looks like there's a chest. Well, I mean, I'm gonna look around. Has the husband wandered off into the next room to look out windows and such?
The child comes out from the next room. It's like, Mom.
Oh no! Don't you do that!
All right, so you pull the arrow out, and you're doing what exactly?
He puts the he actually no, he holds on to the arrow to possibly launch another one for next round.
Uh-huh.
He looks around
He-
for the child.
No, why stop that?
Uh-huh.
He knows what was it, Mora, the husband, wandered
Mora.
off to the next room.
Yeah.
Is there a chest near me that I can possibly open?
A chest.
Yeah, it looks
Like
like there's
where he stores his.
a foot locker.
Yeah, there's a foot locker here. You open up the chest and begin ruffling through it, and you just find clothes.
Okay, close. Okay. No,
Find good clothes.
I've played enough D&D. If I have the movement
They're
or
noblemen's clothes.
free action. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take those and put them in my pack.
There you go.
Okay, you start shoving clothes in your backpack. All right,
Nobleman's clothes.
Roll
They're
me
worth
stealth.
something. Sure.
with disadvantage.
Okay, that's fair enough. Stealth. Ka-chow, 15.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm good. I'm ready to launch an arrow at a husband next round if he catches me.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just scanning the room for what's valuable here.
All right. You'll have to do an investigation
I know.
roll.
I'm
on your
I'm
next
letting you
turn.
know what I'm going to do next
Alright.
round.
Natasha.
Oh, I take my warhammer and I smash these rats.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah.
Mm,
All right. That provokes.
Yeah.
Rats bite you.
Goodness.
They miss.
Damn. I made that joke earlier about rolling low. I jinxed myself.
you sure did.
All right. Anything else?
No, let's squish these rats next turn. I wanna. Oh, these guards are gonna help me out. Yes, it's fine.
All right. So the nobleman comes running out. The rats! They came out of the and he's screaming, carrying on. The guards run up here and attack the rats, trying to defend you. That's going to hit, and that will kill the rats. Actually, that will not kill the rats. The rats have 1 HP left.
Oh.
This guy is going to run over here and grab some water and come running back. Chill. He throws it on the side of the building where fire is starting to lick up through the roof. And you see embers catching and jumping across the roof to the hay roof of the stable.
No.
It is the rat's turn. The rats are going to bite you. The rats will miss. The rats are going to enter your square.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
They're climbing all over you now.
Yep.
And then a man's gonna come running. What's wrong? Oh God! What have you done? Help! Help! Someone's killed my wife! And he starts screaming out as he charges you with a short sword and begins hacking at you.
Good thing the guards are way over here.
I did say I was readying myself for an attack, though. All right.
It's actually a
what do we got
rapier.
here? Yeah.
Bye-bye.
He misses.
All right. And then it's Eribus' turn. Eribus, what are you doing?
Erebus is going ham on this mister.
Okay.
So I haven't. All right, I have to ask you how this is going to turn. In his offhand, he has an arrow and a short sword. He draws from his side. He's going to attack the short sword.
Crit fails.
That's a crit fail.
He ducks under you and stabs you. Tries to stab you in the chest.
Yeah.
16's going to hit for
That'll hit
9
me.
piercing damage.
Oh, that's a high damage thing. Oh, how about that? All right, -9.
No, Erebus, don't dodge.
It'll be fine. Bonus action. Well, bonus action. I'm gonna try to stem with the arrow that I had in my offhand. Can I do that? Give me some what I need to roll for that.
Roll a d20 flat. Add no bonuses.
Okay. That's gonna miss. All right.
Well,
All right. Anything else?
Um.
1 second. Demand roll max damage. Why? God damn it. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. That's all my actions. But I'll figure this out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, he's only got like a +3 to hit. Anyways, so.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Natasha, what are you doing?
Well, they all started climbing up my front, right?
Yeah,
So
they're all climbing all over you.
I'm open my arms up wide, and I'm just gonna drop on them with my chainmail and gonna crush them.
All right. They'll make a dexterity saving throw. DC 12. They fail. They crit fail. They'll take double damage. They're dead.
All right, nice. Stand back up. That's fucking gross.
Yeah, there's guts all over you.
And then I'm gonna start running into the well. I'm gonna get some water. Start throwing it on
Natasha's best attack is belly flop.
I want to hurt myself. Didn't Warhammer?
We have to save the stable. Come on, it's this way. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Uh-huh.
All right. This guy is gonna run over here, 60 feet. Get to right there. Ardell is going to run over here, and there's someone attacking. Go, Morwa! Help! Come on, this way! And he calls the guard over.
Oh.
All right. The swarm of rats is dead. This guy is going to run back here, grab another bucket of water, and come running back and throw it on the fire, slowing the fire down. The fire has grown. There is now the corner of the roof right here is on fire, but he throws a bucket of water on it, putting the fire out, and then more sparks fall, and the fire lights back up.
Mm-hmm.
Eribus, what are you doing?
Eribus will. All right, we need to kill the witness.
I'm
One
sure
second.
the door is locked at least.
He did lock his front door. When he talked to you, he did latch the fucking door. All right, so short swan.
Hits.
7 piercing.
7 piercing damage, -7.
Alright. Bonus action. I'm dropping the arrow and drawing my dagger to stab him in the throat.
All right.
Ooh, there you go.
I don't remember the 2-weapon fighting.
Roll the roll.
Oh,
It's pretty much damage, but no.
It rolls
all
flat.
right. So you,
One damage.
So you do 1 damage.
Yeah.
-1. You still got 1 HP.
Oh.
It will be fine. I have faith that I can get out of here, and he won't
Fly
kill
away.
me.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you just gotta get rid of the witness. Well, I guess you can
so
escape.
The
and
first
then-
roll. Why didn't we use the first roll?
First roll.
Oh, he double clicked it.
Huh?
The
So
first
it's
one
2 damage.
does 2 damage, which kills him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
did it?
6 and a 5.
Oh, it did go to. Fucking roll 20. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So you stab him. You stab him across in the chest with the short sword, and he's like, and then you just kind of come up and go, "Kaka!" and you're limp, slumps against the wall. That actually hurt.
I was kind of worried there for a second.
All right, Eribus, you've used your standard and bonus. What else are you doing?
Going out the window, 10 movement speed, right?
Okay.
How tall is the house at the moment?
The house is 15 feet tall.
15 feet tall. I'm gonna flap my way up and land next turn at the roof.
Okay.
Above the window.
You're above the window.
Oh, the guard sticks head out the window.
All right. Natasha, what are you doing?
I'm going in the well and get water. I'm gonna help throw water up there.
Okay. Between the two of you, as long as you keep doing this, you can keep the fire off the building. One person wasn't enough, but two people are enough to keep the stables from burning down.
There we go. But we need the horses.
All right. But it's going to be several minutes before the inn finishes burning.
Mm-hmm. We're just doing damage control.
Yeah. But with the two of you, you guys can keep the stable from joining the fate of the inn.
And we didn't even get the money out of the inn. That's fucked up. Damn.
All right, Eribus. Actually, hang on. It was Marwa. Marwa. He needs help. Help him. Go help him. This guy jumps through the window. Comes running over here. Oh, fuck. They got Marwa. Someone killed him. He was running out back. They got out through the window. He leans out the window, looks around. Roll my stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh. Nice. Okay. Oh no!
He looks around and he sees a piece of straw fall past his face. As you draw your bow back to shoot him in the top of the head, right? Your shifting weight causes a piece of straw to slip out of the roof and fall past his face. He looks up, he's like, ah! He ducks back as the air goes, hits the ground in front of him. He's on the roof! It's the Owl Man! It's some Owl Man! Okay. What are you doing, Eribus?
Everybody's about to start camping out in the woods until Natasha leaves town.
Eribus, what are you doing?
I was muted.
Sorry, 1 second.
These two guys don't have any ranged weapons, right?
I'm sure they can throw things at us.
You mean you? You're right, though.
So he ducked back through. Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm on the roof. He ducked back through to, see a arrow zip past his head.
Yep.
I literally zip to the top of the latrine here.
And shoot through the window.
And shoot through the fucking window.
Okay. Um, 12 will hit.
Twice. Okay.
Oh, 5 piercing damage. +5. All right. You're on top of the latrine.
I still
The
have movement
latrine
left.
is only the latrine's only 10 feet tall. Someone
Eribus?
can hit you with a melee weapon, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
But I have movement speed left.
Uh-huh.
I dive into the bushy part of the tree, not the shitty part of the tree, which is, been reached upon
Yeah.
by people. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
So-
give you partial cover as you kind of fly into the tree. The tree is difficult terrain for you to
That's
fly
fine.
through.
I just want to be in it.
Yep, you're in it. So put yourself in the tree.
Yeah.
And you're kind of up off the ground now. In the tree higher up. He's going to pull out a crossbow and shoot at you back through the window and then take cover.
That's fine. I got
17
covered
hit
though.
your AC.
Partial cover.
Do we +2?
Gives +2.
That meets it. Unless you got some.
So
Give
that
me
will
one
hit.
sec. Roll.
Oh, it's a heavy crossbow.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
It
I'm
depends on-
damaged.
Oh, you're
7 piercing
staggered.
damage.
You're staggered.
I can still get out of there though.
All right, you're at 0 HP.
Yep.
All right.
I got one action.
He's taking cover around the edge of the building, or behind the windowsill. He has total cover now. He's behind the wall. He's not in front of the window anymore.
He can't see me either though.
He can't see you either. Natasha. You are just
Nope, sorry. I don't know shit about that.
dealing with fire. You don't know what's going on.
I ain't a criminal.
Eribus, it is your turn.
Yep.
Oh.
I rolled down to a lower branch. I'm about 3 feet off the ground. Can I hit
You
the
only
bushes?
have one action. You can
I
either
know.
move, or you can attack. You can't do
All right.
both.
Well, all right. Fair enough. I use cure wounds on myself.
There you go.
Okay. Cure wounds.
Boop.
Their 2 hits pretty garbage, so you're probably good.
Yeah. Hopefully, if I roll high. 8.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Deceit. Good.
He is going to lean back out from around the corner and ka-chunk! Shoot you with a heavy crossbow. That's going to hit.
Damn it.
Handle it.
Okay.
2 piercing.
2 piercing damage.
Mine's 2.
This guy's fucking folk hero. He's taken down the curse that burned down his drinking spot.
He thinks so.
All right. Eribus, he takes cover again. What are you doing?
Ow. Did I hit am I on actual ground level?
No,
where am I?
you never moved. You're still in the
Oh,
tree.
you did the heal. You still got cover.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I move further in the trees and take the hide action. I'm gonna move over here.
Oh, there you go. Owlman in his natural habitat.
In the trees. I know he knows my general area, but I'm gonna hide.
You have to roll really good. You need to beat a DC 18.
He was taking cover, so he's not looking out the window.
Yeah,
That's why I'm letting him hide in the first place.
that's fine.
But
Alright.
he's literally hiding 10 feet away from him.
I need to roll an 11, I'm fine. Pitch out, 26.
You hide. You're hidden. You manage to go. He looks back out the window. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's going to try to roll perception and see you. He fails. He's out there somewhere. Guys, take cover. Ardell, get inside. Get inside, Ardell. Ardell gets inside. He has partial cover as he scans outside now, looking for you. Eribus, what are you doing?
Now, 1 second. Have I officially lost contact with Natasha? I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, you don't know what she's doing.
Okay.
She's not even an initiative anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's more than one on V. Well, it's more than 1v1 now, so I gotta retreat. Yeah, I'm a scape.
All right. So roll me a stealth check. You
Yeah.
need to beat his perception to
Yep.
escape. If you beat his perception, you just escape out into the night.
Ka-chow! 22 or
right.
28. What?
He's going to roll perception. The only way he can see you is if he rolls a net 20. All right. You escape off into the night. You're out of combat. You both are out of combat. All right. So for the next 2 hours, Natasha and this other guard over here fight the fire. They are unable to save the bar. The bar and all the sleeping patrons in it
Oh no.
end up dying in the fire.
Yeah, they were asleep. So the smoke probably
There's no smoke alarms.
Smoke inhalation. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Another 4 people died in the fires. All right. So the fire is coming to an end. What are you doing, Natasha?
Well, the fire's coming to an end, so I guess it's time for me. Well, I check on the horses, see how they're doing.
So you open the door and you see that there's like 3 rats standing on the dead boy who is who has, in fighting the rats, has gotten stomped by a horse, his leg broken. He tried to like crawl away, and then, the rats ended up getting him. And he's like in a welter of gore in the floor.
Alright. Well, let's see that the horses are just fine. I close the door back up. I'm gonna take a short rest. Anyway, where's the second best inn in town?
There is no other inn in town.
Alright. I'm gonna go with. I asked one of the guards there. Place I can check my breather. Like the guy's helping with, like, you got like a guard station I can set up.
Yeah, come back with me. We can take cover inside. I have some bandages back at Ardell's house.
Well, I appreciate you. Some good work there. And I pat him on the shoulder. It's time to take a breather.
All right. So the 2 of you go back to Ardell's house, and I'm just dragging you over here. And so you sit down in the chair, and you start getting bandaged up as the guard tends to your wounds.
I make a lot of eye contact, Amy.
The guard is also going to heal 7 HP.
Is that my heal or his heal?
No, that was his heal.
Okay.
You can take a short rest.
Alright. Damn, I thought he was bandaging me.
He does bandage you up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a short rest. Alright, that's fine.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, as you're sitting there,
Mhm.
Ardell walks into the room, followed by the other guard. I would like you to roll insight.
Let's see here. Well, I choose to succeed, Amek. With my feature. Let's see. There we go.
The mere glance, you can tell if someone is hiding something, if they are in pain, and if they are about to succumb to injuries. Once per day, you can automatically succeed on a wisdom insight check. A living creature is less than 10% of its maximum hit points. He is not within.
Well, I mean, it's or to think so it's an insight check. Well, you succeed at insight, and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
I want to know.
To automatically succeed. Okay.
Once a day.
You see. So he comes in. He looks exhausted, and then you see his features suddenly change.
When he sees me.
His rage fills his eyes when he sees you, and then he quickly tamps it down and continues walking in the room like nothing's happening. What are you doing?
Just catching my breath. Like, well, I guess we already know the fire's put out. I don't know anything about the murder situation. Did I hear nothing?
No, you're fighting a fire on the other side of town.
All right. Well, I make note of his facial expressions, but I'm chit chatting the guard, asking him his name, and how you been working here, soldier? You know.
So you're chit chatting with this guy, and he's genuinely helping you. When suddenly Ardell walks in and says, "Arnold, grab that witch!"
Huh? Excuse me? I give him an
And
intimidating look. I'm like, what the fuck?
And Arnold's like, "What? Grab her! Seize her quickly!"
No, I look at him like confused, but I'm like, I give that guy a shout and like an intimidating glance. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I just put out the fire and make sure it didn't spread. Can you explain yourself first?
So Arnold looks confused and hesitates for a 2nd, and he's like, "Okay," and his boss just told him to grab you, so he does. He grabs hold of you.
I don't.
Sir? What's the matter? This bitch and her friend are the ones that burned down the goddamn inn. They murdered Morwa.
Excuse me?
So he grabs you, and the rest of them file into the room. Your friend, the Birdman, the Owlin, he murdered Morwa and his wife.
Friends putting it as a stretch, but are you sure? Like, I look at him like this is like the first I'm hearing of this.
Ipkek here saw saw him with his own eyes. He shot arrows at him.
That's That's fucking trouble.
Damn near shot me in the top of the head too.
All right, then we should go look for him.
Yeah, we will go looking for him. You though, no. You're gonna hang in the morning with your friend as soon as we find him.
I literally met the guy.
I don't know
like,
what you had
4
to do
hours
with all
ago.
this. But you're involved.
I met the guy like 4 hours ago on the road. And I was in my room when all of a sudden all hell broke loose. And I came down, I tried to put out the fire. Owlman was nowhere to be found. And I've been with this guy the entire time. For the most part.
Sir, he's been fighting the fire all night. I don't think she's lying. She's been doing everything she can to save the inn.
Well, if what you say is true about the Owlman, I should
Roll
be lucky I
persuasion
didn't
with
get killed
advantage.
myself. That's an 18.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Natasha. No, it's understandable if what you say is true.
I'm sorry, Natasha. My temper got the better of me. It's been a rather stressful night, as you can imagine.
Hmm. Yeah. That's been
You want me
rough.
still holding her? No, you dimwit! Let her go!
I mean, if you want to. I give him a look. I'm joking.
Roll me persuasion.
It's a 14.
Arnold kind of blushes and kind of abashedly kind of grins at you. You know, kind of like big idiot kind of grin. There's no longer a room for the two of you. Ardell kind of deadpans. It burned down 30 minutes ago. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Well, this. Did you catch his name? Calling him an owlin for the rest of the night is rather foolish. What did he call himself?
I think so. Arab? Who? Arabu?
Eribu?
Yeah.
Strange name, but
Alpha people are kind of odd.
well, it's best that we try to track him down while the trail is fresh. Let's see if we can't spot him as he. Let's see if we can't spot him against the moon is still pretty fresh tonight. Pretty full. We might have a chance to see him in flight.
Well, Godspeed. Or
Yeah. I was quite hoping that you might help us track this madman down.
you know, I'm willing to help. It's fine. I wasn't sure how many she would want me to join.
Yeah. He fooled the rest of us tonight. I'm sure there's no sense in holding a grudge against someone who was also fooled.
Agree. I'll come with you guys. Another pair of eyes.
Alright. So you guys start heading outside. I'd like you to roll me an insight check.
It's a 20.
Or, okay. You see him kind of give eyes to Ibkesh and quietly mouth to him, keep an eye on her.
Alright. Oh, yeah, just in case. Yeah, that's fine.
Is Ipkesh a tiefling?
It's probably one of the guards, but we don't see their name, please.
I'm just asking.
Ibkesh is a tiefling.
Ah.
Oh, that's not good. They got dark visions.
Yeah, Arnold is human.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head out into the night. What I would like is I would like 3 stealth checks from Eribus as you try to, let me rephrase. Ibkesh or Eribus, what are you doing?
All right. So, can I have an idea in my head. Can I purposely fail the first stealth check to get them on my trail, and then set a trap for them?
You're doing like false tracks type thing?
Yeah, lead
I
them
guess-
into maybe like punji sticks or something.
Well, I guess that could be like a survival.
Yeah, it'd be a survival, but I was wondering if I could get a advantage on the survival if I purposely fail the stealth check.
Plus, he's had a head start in there.
Okay, so here's what I'll say. So you could do that. You can land a short distance away, somewhere that they would likely find your tracks. And instead of flying, you continue on foot, right? Leaving a trail, and then you start flying again. Heading a distance away to start making a trap before coming back later and finishing the trail, right? Or to finish leading them the rest of the way.
Okay.
So you can do that. So 3 hours have passed since when you fled, and they start looking for you, right?
Yeah.
So if you are going to build, so you have 3 hours to build a trap, which is about how much time you need to build this trap. But you won't get a short rest.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So you kind of make a trail off. You make a trail successfully. It's not hard. You make it obvious, but not too obvious. And then you go and you build a trap. Describe to me how you're building this trap. What are you doing to build this trap?
I wait till I get to a thicker part of the forest, like where the trees are closer together.
There is no forest. It's plain. So this is plains kind of territory. There's think of fields, and there's kind of little bits of trees here and there. There's collections of trees, but not a forest.
Okay. Is there bushes?
Yeah. There's some
Okay.
undergrowth. Yeah.
Okay. So as I'm going along, I'm purposely leaving a vague trail. I get to a shrubbery, at least, I don't know, big enough that could possibly hide a trap of some sort, and I drop I tear off a piece of my cloak or something to let them know that, oh, there might be someone here, possibly, and I dig out a hole 2 feet deep I have a shovel now. It's a shitty shovel, but I have a shovel.
Trowel.
A trowel that
Yeah.
they gave me, and
Uh-huh.
I stick some punji sticks into it, and I poop on it. I give him some owl poo.
Okay. All right.
And so I try to like hide it like around a bush, so when they go around, they step on the punji sticks. Possibly, who knows? We'll see.
Okay. All right. And how far away from this trap are you hiding?
Am I hiding? Well, I have a long bow, so it's the range of a long bow. Pretty sure it's like 120. Let me check. Double check. Now my internet decides to crap itself. Okay. 150 feet. Okay. I'm about 100 feet away from this trap.
Okay.
Well, no, it's at nighttime. I can see
60 feet.
120. No, because I got superior.
Oh yeah, you're
Vision.
owl. You're owl man
Yeah.
vision.
So I'm 110 feet away.
Okay.
Well, no, 100 feet away. I got 20 feet of give there.
Okay.
I can see them going into my trap. All make sense, Amic?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So, let me take you guys to a new map.
This is gonna go fine, or we may have to roll new characters.
I mean,
I'm very
reroll
worried about you
one.
guys.
What do you mean? Natasha's in the green so far. This,
Natasha, you're with these people, right?
yeah, I'm helping them.
Okay.
So there's a potential chance that I could lynch you myself.
Don't do that. But fine. Okay, we'll see where it goes.
So, and I'm gonna try to strike up conversation with Ardell of something wrong with his mayor. Like as we're looking around.
Yeah, hang on. I just hope Eribus doesn't die.
Yeah. I insta seek Eribus. I cast Guiding Bolt. Insta hit crit. Dead.
All right. So,
And I don't have dark vision currently either. I guess I got a torch.
Are you just a standard human?
Yes.
all
Oh my.
right. So you guys start walking through the dark. Right. And he's like, yeah, he's been a little strange lately, but the man's taking care of like 12 different kids, and
Like,
he's been sick. He's been sick as well. It's understandable.
I had dinner with him earlier, and the kid Rose, and he seemed kind of, I don't know, there's something like delayed of his mind. Like, like long pauses, and I don't know. Do you think he could be bewitched or something? Like
The
this looks like a
man, the man is a war hero.
Hmm.
You know, people come back from the gray a little strange. Okay, like I won't hear you speak bad of the man.
No, I was just
He's done nothing but do right by the town. So yes, he raised the taxes. And I don't agree with how much he raised them, but I see why he's having to take care of all these orphans.
I only saw the one orphan while I was there. But I'll take your word for it. He's getting on in age.
The man's 40.
Oh,
He's younger than me.
yeah, you're pretty spry for your age then.
Well, thank you. Sir, I think Arnold here, or I think Ibkesh here might have wounded him. He hasn't been flying much. I think you winged him. Yes, but I haven't seen any blood in a while. We need to hurry before he heals up enough to take flight. So they continue on searching for you, traveling, following your trail. Natasha, I would like you to roll me a survival check.
All right. It's a 17.
You believe that this trail is too obvious. You think the Eribus might have set a trap.
I ain't a snitch.
I'm just forewarning you.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm
Yeah.
yeah. I'll let Ipkish. You know, he's the one in dark vision, so he's taking the lead. So, but you know, I'm scanning as they're scanning too.
All right, so you guys start heading off, and I think I see something. There's a scrap of clothes up here. God damn, what's that stink? Oh, God. I think he might have passed.
I stand back like a good 20, 10, 15 feet, covering my face.
All right. Arnold is going to roll a perception check as he kind of carried the torch looking. Arnold, if he beats a 14, he'll see the trap. He misses. He steps right into the trap. He steps into it. It catches his foot and he trips and then falls into the trap. So the trap is going to do double damage. Roll 3d6.
All right, 3d6.
Wait, did you sit on the trap too?
I did.
That's 5 damage.
Does Arnold get sepsis?
He's
All right,
going
so
to.
so Arnold gets. Let me measure some distance here. All right, so Arnold steps into the trap right here. Ipkesh is right here. Ardell and Natasha are here. All right, so I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh, does the Owlman get like a surprise arrow shot?
The Owlman gets a surprise turn.
Okay.
Second.
I rolled 3. Or I don't roll it 3 too.
I need you to roll good this turn, man.
Look, you guys are fighting. Pretty strong group. I'm
Yeah,
just
I know.
warning you. This is a dangerous move.
Well, I mean, I just met you 4 hours ago, man. You expect me to help you and kill? And it's
All right. All right, Eribus. You have a surprise round. You get the
Yeah.
opening attack.
You can probably kite them
You
for
get
a while.
one
though.
action.
They're all within my range to be honest.
I don't even see you. I got no dark.
Yeah. I don't think anybody in that group could possibly see me because they all need like 120 vision to see me.
They can probably see like the direction the arrow flies in, but then they gotta get close.
Yeah.
And you can just keep on kiting.
We'll see.
Like,
We shall see. We launch an arrow. This is when I need inspiration. I didn't do any fucking thing for inspiration.
it'll be 11.
All right. So that was your surprise round. All right, Eribus, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
Okay.
Wait, it's I guess our AC's like 12 or something.
Probably like 13.
11 actually hits.
Oh,
Sorry. Roll damage.
fair enough. 5.
Which one you hitting?
That's
You
5.
hit Natasha in the eye. Like, no, my AC too high for that.
I'm going to displace, but let's see. Yeah, there came from there. I'm going to move in this direction. Prepping for the next launch.
All right. He's this way. Oh fuck! It came from that way. And they're both going to take off running 60 feet.
Wait, this guy, he's got that shit in his foot.
Yeah, but that's.
He gotta stand up first. Well, I guess that'd be like still 45.
He's right there! Right there! All right. Natasha, what are you doing?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to follow out through. Anyway, I'm a roll. Let's see. I don't know. I dashed. I don't know.
Ardell is going to come running with you guys, and then it will be Erebus's turn. Erebus, what are you doing?
Are they looking at me?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they see you.
A thief and
So it's dark and they can see me. Okay.
Yeah, the tiefling saw you and is pointing
Okay.
you out.
Pointing me in their direction, but technically they can't see me.
The tiefling can see you.
He
Yes.
has dark vision. You've been focused on the wrong guy.
Alright. We're going to take a pot shot at the tiefling. Hang on, goes my character page by accident.
That'll hit. 5 damage on the tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
And I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 away.
Alright. Tiefling sees which direction you're running in
Yeah.
and is going to run after you. The other guy his friend's going to run with him, and then it will be Natasha's turn. Natasha.
Alright, well, Arnold's already got a torch on him, right?
Yeah, Arnold's got a torch.
Alright, I'm gonna drop my torch and pull out my shield, and I'm gonna run over there too. Which,
I'm actually going to.
Ew.
20,
So-
20 save changes, and then I will turn dynamic lighting on. save changes.
Mhm.
All right. And then this guy right here has vision, night vision,
Mhm.
65, dimming, 25. Okay. And then I'm going to, and then Ardell is going to run up and stand next to you. And then I'm going to recenter everyone back here in this corner again
Mm.
because you're kiting them.
How does
Alright.
Ardell look? You know, does he seem like he can beat the shit
Not
out of
hurt
these
at all.
guards? No, I mean like his combat ability compared to the.
He's wearing armor. He
Mhm.
has he's out hunting for you guys, so he is armored up and geared up, and he has weapons.
He seem like a veteran.
He
Like
looks
he knows his shit.
he looks like he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
Eribus.
All right. So if you go down, Erebus, and
They're gonna kill you.
I mean they can want to string him up for like public like execution.
I mean, we all run the same distance. I could fucking string these motherfuckers along for a little bit.
True.
They're
Oh yeah,
running 60 feet a turn, and you're running 30.
yeah, you got to swap it up to like you also go 60, or if you have like some bonus bullshit. Like if you escape combat and then reinitiate combat later. Because Natasha, all she knows about you is you're my guy, but you also murdered some people, so I'm a law-abiding citizen type thing.
Sure you are.
Plus,
This is your danger warning. The DM is very scared for you.
It's fine. I'm gonna double dash or dash and move 60 feet ahead.
how's your con? You think you're gonna? Is there like a thing about like consecutive dashes all the time? Like you can outrun them probably.
I mean, we're both on the same turn.
Oh, I know.
Depends on if they're gonna give up or not. They're also injured, and I'm barely injured. Well, no, I'm accurate. So,
All right, this guy right here
yeah,
is going to shoot you with a heavy crossbow.
send it.
18 will hit
All right,
for 10 piercing damage.
Well, you're down. You're fucked.
I'm down.
I mean, they want to catch you for like a hanging or something.
They may bring me back to town. Who knows?
Or they cut off your head. But since they already caught you, though, like it's not like you're defend yourself. Oh, damn it! He's got rats inside him.
We'll see what happens when they hit that rat pinata.
Fine.
He's already like
Use
all
your
the
pinata.
rats. All the rats have already scurried out and attacked the town.
True. And Natasha ain't 3v1 him.
You like, there's no way you can. Do you have healing word?
I do, but at the same time, I just met the guy.
You did just meet the guy. Right? Like, yeah, why would you stick your neck out for him, right?
Like if it was maybe if I thought, okay, if he killed one or two of them, and I thought I can get like a slave out of it or something, I'd jump in.
No, but you don't know him other
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But I don't actually know his powers either. I don't know where the rats came from.
Like it would make sense for them to bring him back to town to like,
Do a
hang
public
him
hang. Yeah.
if he like surrendered. But they just shot him in the back and he fell over dead with an arrow in his back, right?
I mean, I didn't feel my death saves yet.
Yeah. It's... So they might want to like try to collect you, and if you die, you die. You live, you live.
Yeah. We're going to do that. So they're going to come up and they're going to walk up on you. I got him! I got him! Good job, Ipkesh! Good job! Stick a blade in him, make sure he's down.
And you guys,
They stab you once, you fail one death save. Because they're making sure you're dead, right? They stab you with a sword to make sure you're dead. He's like, yeah, he's good. Leave him out here for the fucking crows and the wolves. He doesn't deserve a burial. And they walk off.
I spit on them.
Right.
Wow.
Like they
You know,
walk
the
back with
the one
they
time
walk back with
I'm just gonna say chaos. The one time that I back you up on the full, murder hobo thing, just
Yeah.
spit on me.
Yeah.
like
I proceed to start trying to loot. I mean, you guys don't care, right?
you can
Oh,
have
yeah.
whatever you want. Take it. I don't need it.
Yeah. And then they proceed to they're walking away.
Well, they're waiting with you. They're gonna walk back to town with you,
Okay.
right? Like you're one of them. They're waiting with you.
All right. Well. Yeah, I wouldn't really go out of my way to try to stabilize you. I think you're dead. Well, actually, can I do like a medicine check to see, like, as I'm looting them, I see he's, do like a breath or something?
We're not gonna do that because logically, if he were to stabilize, you would kill him,
Okay.
right?
Well, I can always tell the people, like...
So we're not gonna you're
Yeah.
not gonna loot him because if you looted him, if he were to stabilize and you saw that he was still breathing, you would finish him off because you're with them, right?
Yeah. Well, I could suggest a lynching in the morning.
Well, like they just stabbed him
yeah,
to
that's right.
finish him, right?
You're right.
Why would they not just stab him again?
Mm.
So you guys walk off.
No.
You guys they leave you for dead in the middle of of some random field, right?
Mm.
All right. So Erebus has one failed save, but he can stabilize or roll a nat 20 and sit back up, right? So, Eribus,
Yeah.
I would like you to control your own fate and roll a d20 for me.
Sure. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
16.
That's one save.
There we go.
All right. So we have one save, one fail. All right. We're even. We're flat. You got this. Come on, Dimlos. You got this. All right. All right. Come on. Roll another death saving throw.
We need to keep the murder hobos alive. You got
Come on. You got this. Don't give up on me, Owlman.
Oh.
That's 2.
That's a fail. All right. Come on, Owlman.
Yeah, I wanted to try to like stabilize
Come on
them
now,
for my own like purposes, but at the same time that if they're just standing there, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Like if you weren't willing to like
Fight.
defend him, there's no reason for you to like stabilize him.
Unless I can get like a minion out of it.
You don't have any ability to make him a minion. If you're a much higher level, maybe.
No, I mean, well, yeah. Well, I know someone that could make him a minion.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah. Well,
why
and
would that person care about a random stranger that you have met, you know, that you have no attachments to, and
yeah,
has done nothing but cause trouble,
this guy's just another bandit in the wilderness.
right? Like,
See, if I knew about his powers,
it would be completely different if you guys had been adventuring for, a long time. Like, if this was session 4 or 5, right? This would be a completely different conversation, right?
Mhm.
But this is literally the first
0.5.
session that your characters have had with each other. And
Mhm.
as soon as you get to town, the random person that you have been walking with goes murder
Killing
hobo and starts
kids.
killing people, and then
There's chaos in other games. Sure.
Right. all right. So you got this, Stimlos. You can roll a nat 20 and survive right now, or just
Sure.
roll a 10 or better. It's you're
Woo!
in
I
it.
think
Okay, that's okay. One save. All right.
Wait, we should
So-
take a 30-minute break, and then he does some tokens real fast.
All right. This. So, what is your plan here? Like, what would you do?
All right, so I'm thinking. Well, I felt her; she was warm, but there's something off about her. Something's going on here. First I'll try, try to give her some holy water or something when she's out in the yard playing, and then Ardell's nearby.
You don't have any holy water.
Can I bless some water? I'm a cleric.
It doesn't work that way.
Oh, wait. Actually, let's see here. The ceremony spell. Let's see here.
You have the ceremony spell?
It's a ritual. I can prepare it. Yeah, I can bless one vial of water and cause it to become holy water.
Okay. Let me check.
Mhm.
Let me get you guys together.
Mhm.
Because it's getting late.
Mhm.
So, all right. I want to make sure that this gets wrapped up tonight.
Mhm.
Okay, so you have everyone gets back here. You can bless one vial of water
Mhm.
with an hour. Okay.
Mhm. And
Okay.
I tell Ardell
And-
like I don't think Roland himself is finished. I think think Rose is potentially manipulating him in some way. Like she might not actually be a real child. And if my suspicions are wrong, then I have holy water.
You think that sweet little child is somehow manipulating
I've seen creepier
Roland?
things.
I'll give you that. How do you
I'm-
think? How are you going to go about proving that Rose is some creature?
Well, if she's an undead of some sort, I have holy water that would expose her, and then we can help your friend.
And if it's no, and
Undead.
if she isn't some creature like that, holy water won't hurt her.
Mhm.
So, all right, I'll go with you. We'll confront Roland.
Mhm.
Say that we believe that he is being controlled by Rose and force her to drink this
Mm-hmm.
holy water.
I mean, it'd be best if my suspicions are wrong at all, but you said he was acting different now in the taxes thing. Plus, you know, everything's off at the dinner.
Yeah. I see why the court sent you. I understand it, but... Right. Let's be about it then.
Mm-hmm. Let's head on over.
I have to take a note.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Eric, did he actually say the court sent me?
Yeah, he said everything that he said.
Oh. What do you mean by the court sent me?
Well, that you're blessed by the court. I saw you making the holy water yourself.
Oh, I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it in front of him. I would have like the vial.
You didn't have it prepared. It wasn't on your character sheet.
Oh, I know. I mean, like later on in time, since I can just prepare a spell and I get with them, so I wouldn't show off my magic to him. So it'd be like in the morning.
I mean, this is kind of like going back against.
No, well, I thought we were like
you
already.
made a mistake. So, all right, here's what I'll do. I'll give you
Mhm.
a wisdom saving throw with advantage. You need to beat a DC 12.
Oh, yeah, I'll roll it. But like, I was thinking like we already got back to town, or like, how do I plan?
Well,
this
no,
shit?
like they're walking
Oh.
with, like you
Oh.
guys are together. He,
Yeah. I got 23.
Okay. So you will make this holy vial outside of their sight, and you come back to him and confront them in the morning. Say,
Mhm.
hey, this is what I think's going on. Like we should go talk with him. Everything happens. He doesn't Ardell does not realize that you are that you're connected with the court. So one thing is holy water is a controlled substance, and you can only have holy water if you can buy holy water, but it's expensive, and you have to sign your name under a zone of truth in a registry when you buy it.
Mm-hmm.
So they know who has holy water, right? This is a controlled substance.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only people that are, with the court can make holy water.
I got it on this. Well, someone sold it. Oh, yeah, you said it's controlled, but
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he'd have to investigate all this shit, and then
Yeah, it would just add the point of like she could be rich.
I am rich. I look rich.
Well, so
I gotta-
it'd be one thing if she just pulled it out of her pocket, right? She could have bought it anywhere, right? But if she made it,
But how
Oh,
would
yeah,
they know
it
that
has
she
to be
made
part
it?
of the court.
Yeah,
right?
but how would they know that she
That's-
made it?
If
If I did it in front of him, but you know,
she did
Oh,
it
that,
the
yeah.
way she was describing it earlier, she did it in front of them.
Oh, okay.
but I wouldn't do that though. So I think about like in front of him type thing.
Okay, so you guys go and confront Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Rose is like, "Hello, Mr. Ardell,"
Hello, Rose.
and you guys talk, and Roland is very right. Rose is very chipper and happy and a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then you confront her. You're like,
You need to drink this.
"You need a drink." Oh, well, what is it?
Some water. You know, It's pretty hot out these days.
I am kind of thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
She drinks it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Miss, what'd you say your name was? I'm sorry.
Natasha.
Miss Natasha.
I scan her face. Anything weird going on with her?
Nope.
Hmm.
Can I go out and play now, Papa?
Oh, where are the other children?
Yes, Rose. You can go play now. Okay. And she starts heading out.
Did it seem like she wanted to be away from me? Like the players to be. She wants to get the fuck out of here.
Roll insight.
All right, let's see here.
You do seem to be getting under her skin. You know, she seems, you see that when you're kind of like not paying attention to her,
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't hold nor carry herself like a child. She seems annoyed that you're here.
Mm-hmm.
And more importantly, annoyed about your suspicion.
Hmm. Oh. So, Eribus, what do you like to do when you play? Like, I stand in front of her as she's about to go.
Well, I like to go around and pick some flowers and, use them to weave, some, like, weave stuff.
Can I play with you? It's been a
Well,
while since
you
I've
just got. Well, you could come, but I think you wouldn't have any fun.
I mean, it's been a while since I played with children. Maybe I'll have one just like you one day.
I don't think it would be good for some stranger to be playing with my kids. You're a little old to be
Hmm.
braiding flowers.
Oh, I'm like 20 years old.
I'm
Hmm.
much too old to be playing kids' games.
Hmm. That's your opinion, but me and Arnold, we can hang out, keep watch, like some monster don't come out of the woods and get her.
I like Mr. Arnold.
Yeah, he's pretty buff, and
Well, Papa, can we go play? It's boring in here. Yes, fine. Just be careful.
all right. Arnold, you want to come with us?
Natasha, have you not proved everything you need to prove? The child drank
Mhm.
the water.
All right.
If she was some kind of monster, It would have revealed itself.
Just, I can't. Something in my stomach. I mean, you're correct, and it wasn't undead, but like, I hope I'm wrong.
Rose heads outside.
Alright, well, I guess I've been in your hair long enough. I step out with Arnold and Ipkesh.
And she heads off to the side, starts picking flowers around the statue.
I cast Pillar of Fire image.
Do you?
No, I don't have pillars. Alright. If Eribus was here, I'd try to kidnap her or something. Next. But I guess I'll leave the house, and the holy water thing didn't go off, so
Mm-mm.
I was like, I don't really know. Let's see. Alternative choice other than bashing her head in front of everybody and it attacks me. But if it's a child, then they always bash the child's head in. This is that thing where Sintra, like on the tentacle ship.
Mhm.
Same shit, yeah. Alright.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Well, I'm gonna wait till everyone heads out. I'm thinking my options are I shoot a guiding bolt at her from the woods or something. That's my other option.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, there's nothing I can really specifically do that doesn't involve Warhammer or Guiding Bolt. So, realistically, I got the information I need, It'd be nice if I was able to kill her. Though, Natasha lonesome, plus, Ardell wasn't convinced, so...
If you, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna leave town. Is what you're saying.
I should. But I'm pretty conclusive that Rose is the cause, and that she just needs to get disappeared.
So you needed a way to determine what she was.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I already figured she wasn't cold to the touch, so.
Yeah, she wasn't undead.
Yep.
You knew when you touched her she wasn't undead.
Yep.
So that
was
took
hoping-
out half of the things that the holy water would detect.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
So
'cause
it'd be
it only works against fiends and undead. So you know she's not a fiend and undead.
Mm-hmm. So
But-
that's another monstrosity type, and then I can't exactly snuff her out.
Yeah.
Well, I
And so
could.
you knew that there was something wrong with her, right? But you didn't have a way of proving that anything was wrong with her outside of attacking her. And if you attacked her, the people are going to try to defend the small child that's being attacked by some random stranger, right?
And there's a chance that she could,
So
during the fight.
You needed proof that she was some kind of monster.
She
in
probably
order
eat the
to
children.
convince the adults. Yeah. So
I tell Ardell you should keep a lookout for the other children. Isn't he supposed to have 12?
I'll keep an eye out.
All right.
But you've shown that she is
Not an undead or a fiend, but still.
a kid. A little
Yes.
kid
Hmm.
who's had a hard life. But you have left town at this point. All right.
I bought a horse. Oh, Mark
Um,
already sold me the horse.
You're given
No.
a horse for saving
Oh.
the stable.
Appreciate it. Like if I pay the toll 5 gold.
So not long after you leave town,
I hear a hoot.
or so at not far after you leave town, there you meet a gentleman on the road. He kind of waves you down.
Alright, I pull up near him. What kind of attire has he got? Is he a mercenary type?
No. I will link it to you. I really didn't appreciate being roused in the middle of the night to flame and smoke. Could you and your friend not have waited until dawn like civilized folk?
Mm-hmm. Green. Who are you?
Let's just leave that between us, shall we? You don't really need to know, do you?
And not really, unless you have hostile intent.
Oh no, I have nothing against you. In fact, I think that I can help your mistress. And let her overlook this small matter of you failing to kill the kid.
Yeah. So, what's your proposition?
Well, I need something recovered out of. I need something recovered out of a crypt. And your mistress might be interested in learning more about the first vampire.
So
Something that I very much I very much think that she'd be interested in. You know, with her and her little plans in the court.
Where do I need to go?
Oh, nowhere too far. Just a ways down the road. To the east. He pulls out a small map, folded up 3 times. There's a little place called the Penumbral Vestibule. Little a forgotten mausoleum from a time long past. Look, you go in, you recover a little to crown for me, and in exchange, you have full access to all the history that you find within.
Hmm. Alright, where do I find you, mister?
Oh, I'll be waiting in Crow's Bend for when you get out.
Let's see. Hmm. I guess I'll see you then.
Well, don't you want to know what it is that you need to get?
You said it's
Or
a
were you
crown.
planning to stiff me this early on in our relationship?
Like you said, you wanted a crown.
Yes, but there's many crowns.
Yeah.
Small ones, big ones, white ones, yellow ones.
All right, what's the fancy crown you want?
It's a circlet of gold with a cracked peridot gemstone set in its center. Used to be some dusty old leech's phylactery.
Used to be. Is it still?
Ah, no, no, not anymore.
Hopefully.
Look, you bring me the circlet. We don't have to mention this child or who gave you the information in the first place leading to the first vampire or anything like that. Just keep it between us. How about that?
I don't even remember your face. It's fine.
It's rather forgettable.
I don't even remember us meeting
Well,
after I gave you the crown. Anyways.
I'll be seeing you then.
I appreciate the info. Be seeing you.
He starts walking back towards town.
All right. I look back at him. Do I see an owl in the bushes staring at me?
We'll deal with that
Yep.
in the next game.